Yo, what's up, guys? Yep, welcome back to my video. And Master League is almost done. I think it's like in just 2 days, less than 2 days actually. It's gonna be finished, and I do think that the season one did much better than season zero. I'm gonna talk about it today. This video is served for just see what is good, what's bad about this current season, and overall, I'm actually pretty, pretty impressed with the changes that they make. And the first thing that it's very obvious was the choice of the tag. Again, the tag choice, the current tag choice is the UC and Toughest Nail. As for me, I go with the Toughest Nail tag. I do kind of lack a lot of units on that. For the full Toughest Nail, proper strong Toughest Nail, because again, the I think yeah, Kincaid with the crossbone one is such a strong unit. It does actually pummels through a lot of teams currently because of the crit thing. So the biggest thing that they did here is actually the 50% buff. Again, the first season has only have 25% buff, which that is actually not enough to overcome any limit break 3 unit, unbuff unit. So for example, the difference, you can say that the one SP 100 unit is almost equal to limit break 1 or 2 of the UR unit. Alright, so when that happens, when your buff is like 50%, means like UR unit, when they go like 2 limit breaks, they only get like 20% increase. So you have significant advantage that if you are again facing a unit that didn't have any of the 50% bonus. For example, like if you go with Axia, max limit break Axia, an SP UC Gundam, SP 100, any UC Gundam or Toughest Nail Gundam gonna break your Axia, man. And the other thing is, like, previously, the supports are so freaking important. Because if you have a support, it's like have 25%, and the worst part of it is if you actually go with Kira Yamato and Lakas Klein, that's gonna be like 30% like of the bat. So you gotta have a significant advantage. The support give a significant advantage, and currently, what I like the most from the 50% bonus is that the UR support actually might not be, it's still important, but not that important. Not like a season zero kind of important. It's still important. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's still important, but the buff given base because of the tax is actually higher than the buff by the support. And the last season one, the season zero, the problem is like you only have 25%, and putting one Lakas Klein is actually already overcoming the tag bonus from the support. So yeah, that's that, right? I'm not really sure. Do we have like how much do we have, like, if we power up him? So if we upgrade him, no, I didn't know. There's no way for me to know. Yeah, but even now you fully upgrade any support. Wait, let me check on what a fully upgrade support can do. Right here, where's 9? Right, 9. Right. For example, like 9, max upgrade is only like 36%. So it's still much lower than the whatever the tax give you. So in that sense, it actually helps a lot with how you made your team. For me, like here, you can see that I already invest so much in the Superior Gundam, alright? So I can only rely on the UC series tag and not really on the, the support tag, but it still can actually do some damage because again, the series buff, the tag buff, it's much better than the support buff. And that and also here you can see I don't really use narrative because of the ground. it cannot block attacks for its teammates. So I can just go use with Do. It didn't receive the toughest nil buff, and it actually did pretty well again because of the 50% increase. So in that thing, I do think like the 50% is such a nice. I do think it's kind of balanced. It doesn't eliminate the supports kind of buff again. Supports you still need to play around the supports, so therefore they give you the Dr. J, right? But it's just like small edge, not really small edge, like it's like 30% of your power, right? Because supports against like the this one 50 25, yeah. So around 30% of your power is like brought by your supports, and that's I do think is a pretty okay basis to start with, right? And again, the new tags does actually help a lot with the team building, and I do think currently there are so many other units that actually come to shine. For example, like let's see, it's our opponent here. Here I see our opponent here, like he still go with the one-shot kill attack, but you can see that there are so many other UC unit actually got their time to shine, especially Sasabi and wait, does this guy get? I don't know. Is Striker a one-shot killer? I forgot. But yeah, especially Sasabi got this time to shine. If you gonna forced to use a one-shot kill attack, but currently the best pilot and the best unit in the game for the season 1 is actually the Crossbone. I do like how it. Does one of my opponent actually use Crossbone? I do face Crossbone quite a lot. It actually obliterates me because and Kincaid is such a great pilot here. Kincaid is just gonna blow everyone else out of the water. Seriously, the crit rate is insane. Striker Gundam is always good. Remember in the season 1, Striker was good, but now still good. And I do think that Kincaid is such a good pilot, and then Crossbone is such a great unit in the current meta. One unit that I thought that would give me a lot of problem would be this guy, the Charles Zaku, but apparently not many people go for it. So I don't know, man. I also didn't see much of a GP02, so I do see a lot of Crossbone around, and so I was hoping to like maybe the Charles Zagu gonna be dominating a lot, but you know. And two units that I do think like really performed well was the Red Gundam. I didn't expect Red Gundam to be that strong, but it does get very strong. And also the other unit that very good, quite great underdog is actually the Zeta Pichu. Zeta Pichu is doing great. I tried my wife's account, and she didn't go with toughest nail because she didn't really have this unit, so she just go with the unstoppable tag, and unstoppable is really strong. Zeta Pichu is insane, insanely good. Again, this unit shines, Crossbone shines, and the one thing that actually surprised me is actually this guy, Psycho Gundam 3 actually kind of shines in the defender category. I'm not really sure why. It does works quite well. I have this for my friends, so they actually having quite hard time to actually face the Psycho Gundam 3. And I do think it's great because again, in my earlier reviews, I don't really see this unit as a good tank or anything, but again, the 50% buff, it does actually give you this unit some kind of a buff required to actually shine, and it does make the game more interesting because you're forced to actually test more and more unit, and even I was forced to actually test Regenerate Gundam, which I still feel not really good. I kind of regret and getting it 100. Should have waited for Shin with the Destiny. Uh, but yeah, that's great. That's good. Let me check on this Tough SNL. Tough SNL actually works very well. To be honest, it works very well for the tag. Um, the General not really good, but full armor actually did great. G3, I saw some people did great. Oberon, some people did great. Zaku Irons is not that good actually. It does move faster, but the limited range, limited movement kind of screws it up. And sometimes this is what happened in me. Zaku Irons go first and then got killed. Yeah, that's the problem. Huge problem. Because it has such a high mobility. You gotta move fast. You gotta move fast. It's definitely gonna move fast. Even I don't get it to 100, it still move fast, right? So, yeah, Zaku Eyes has a bit of problem there. I didn't actually test like Rouge and Barbatos. That's on me. The Psycho Gundam actually did better than expected. I, I'm I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. I just put aside this unit before, but apparently it's pretty good, right? Pretty good. With the cruise increase, it does pretty good. I don't know why. And yeah, the Toughest Nail is such a nice tag again. I do hope they actually explore more tags in the future. Um, my expectation maybe in the future is gonna be lightning fast. I do think it's depend on new. I think high new gonna be in lightning fast, right? So in that sense, we might actually have a lightning fast for the next season. Either lightning fast or unstoppable, but I do think it's more towards lightning fast. So get ready for lightning fast. And yeah, that's all for me today. So far it's good. It does get better. I mean, UR units still of course gonna dominate because they also got the buff, but maybe it's not as rampant as what we see with Strike Freedom before, because again the buff from Strike Freedom and Lacus Klein was too big to actually to handle. Currently we have the Zeta and Crossbone actually running rampant, but again Crossbone has a limited range, Striker Gundam has a limited range. Maybe a bit problem with you is gonna be Sazabi, but Sazabi can still be countered with by some tanks. But yeah, so much better. I do hope they keep on improving. I don't know what to think about to how to improve this. And there are more better players that can tell you what they need to improve again. Like challenge mode, good. I didn't bother to try it actually because I don't have good enough unit. But getting 150,000 with such a limited team, I do think it's kind of okay for me. Yeah, I do see that Unstoppable Tag was great with the UC series. So far it's good. I do hope they try to experiment more with more unique tags in the future, and let's see then. So that's all for me again. I said that's all for me twice, isn't it? Anyway, see you guys next on Monday, because there's a lot of things to actually discuss on Monday. Yeah, because again, we're gonna have the new series up. I cannot wait for Shin. I cannot wait for the Amulo with the high new Gundam. Oh boy, it's gonna be good. Okay, so see you next time, guys. Bye bye.